Baltimore, Maryland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Javon Bullard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Black out. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
A gain of a yard.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 52 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. The Ravens send their punter out now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to Keaton Mitchell. 5 yards on the play.
Back to throw, here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. But you look at this defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 8 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
I can remember last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. C.J. Stroud, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Frazier. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Throwing to start the drive. Frazier. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a quick throw. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. A give running right is Mitchell. They'll get 4 back there on the run, and now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation. Throwing now is Stroud. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll go to the keeper. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. You talk about this Giant defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Blackwell. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. This a 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Operating from the gun. Frazier. And he slings one that's incomplete. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive. 2 for 2. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Stroud and company going for it. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Oh, he still makes the catch even though it was tipped at the line. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Frazier. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't it?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Stroud to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Giants.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First and 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pineda. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does does pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
2 yards is the pickup, and it's first down, New York.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. Touchdown, Giants! Emeka Egbuka, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14. Ravens 3.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
The 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Frazier. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Blackwell. And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Blackwell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Frazier. Caught on the right side by Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. New York ready to go again offensively. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd down and 13.
3rd and 13.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Under pressure, they got him again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
40-yard line.
Back to throw. Frazier. Looking deep here for Mooney. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
The 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Frazier. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. There's plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on Miami. And this is the running back. A 52-yard touchdown run. The Chargers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Jackson Dart hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Vikings move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters. A 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A tight formation here. It's 3rd and a yard. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Mike Green picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game, is he said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down. A gain of 19.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
At the 16-yard line.
Stroud. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Stroud. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Blackwell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35.
Operating from the gun. Frazier. Slant to Adams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Blackwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up third and 1.
It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Gets around him. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's first and 10. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Right back to him on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Here now, third and a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Stroud completes this out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. He finds his man, complete. It's Pineda. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Stroud working out of the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Frazier. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense and running back Keaton Mitchell getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Stroud out of the gun here. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Open man is Ibuka. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He gets it to Addison. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Giant.
Here's Stroud. A short throw there to Strange. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Giants.
Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 12-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Stroud will try and run it. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
C.J. Stroud on the keeper. Photo on the play. Recovered by
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that makes it a 9-point game. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And the Ravens taking the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 46.
Up the middle they go. Blackwell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Frazier. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's good for a Baltimore.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Saunders. Here's 2nd and a yard.
86. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
New York set to take the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So the Ravens now down by 9. A little over 80 ticks to go. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Frazier.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Baltimore 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Here's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Back to throw again.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Back to throw. Frazier. And he's taken down inside the 30. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
That is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Turnover on downs.
To a knee goes Stroud, and that is going to be all she wrote.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.